This is State Farm agent Jason Hardy coming to you today with the El Dorado Wildcat, Jason Hardy, State Farm Player of the Week. This week, we have Jakobe Shipp, senior cornerback, as your Jason Hardy State Farm Player of the Week. Jakobe, congratulations. First of all, just tell me how does it feel for your coaches to honor you and name you Player of the Week.
It feels really good. All that hard work during practice paid off, and I'm just glad we got the win over Catholic, and we really deserved it. And hopefully it gave us a good spot in the playoffs.
Excellent. Love to hear it. It was a big win. I love what you said, we deserved it. We felt like you feel like you earned it.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about that, man. And what gives you that feeling that you went out and earned that game? Don't disagree with you at all. I agree. I think you did. But what is it that gives you that feeling that you went out and earned that victory?
Just all the work we've been putting in, all the film we've been watching, and all the preparation the coaches have been giving us, and it goes back to the summertime. Waking up every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, just working. Weight room or film room or just being on the field. All that just goes into it.
I love that. Love it. All the work that you've done, all the preparation, and then you went out and earned the victory. That's great stuff. Man, talk to me a little bit about the team has had some challenges, some adversity. And it kind of feels like that all got summed up Friday night. Faced some challenges, got behind, but then your defense came out and pitched a shutout in the second half. Talk to me about that. What was that halftime like? You don't have to. I know coaches here, so don't tell off on your coach. But what was that halftime like? And then coming out and to get ready to pitch that shutout. What was it? Were you guys talking to each other? How did that work?
We were just telling each other, and we were gonna talk about our coaches. Keep your head up. You're still in the fight, and just don't give up. And we were just encouraging each other instead of bringing each other down. Now, I feel like that's what really, put us back in the game, is just encouraging each other even when we're down,
I love it, man. And there's a lot of lessons to be learned from that go way beyond football, yes, too. Sir. Keeping your head up and staying in the fight and encouraging when times are tough. Man, that's excellent. I love it. Now, there's a particular play you had, a blocked field goal.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that. What happened for you there?
So, basically, we were down 12 points, and if they would have got that field goal, it would have been more of a challenge for us to get the lead back. But me getting that field goal changed the whole energy of the game. It got the fans riled up. It got us riled up. And I feel like me blocking that field goal just was a big part of us winning that game.
Had a momentum shift there,
yes,
didn't you?
Yes,
all right. Let's hear from Coach Hill a little bit, and Coach Hill, you expand on that a little bit for us.
Yeah, early in the game, Coach Towson did a great job of dissecting their protection on PAT and on punt. We also blocked the punt. We got to handle the punt, so that was huge. But Jakobe, had a great angle on a couple of PATs, and he comes side on. I said, "Hey, man, that's a great angle. You just keep on. You're gonna get you one tonight." And man, he got a big one. He got a huge one, and basically could have been the game winner, game saver. So he blocked punt. AJ had a good return, but I think it goes back to those guys. He mentioned the work they put in, but also being very intentional about special teams. Special teams has won us 2 ball games this year: the Camden game,
that's right,
and this game. So if that's not enough validation to how important special teams are, then I don't know what is. But like I said, Jakobe did a great job. Come off edge. It's a talent to be able to block most people want to go too deep, but his angle was perfect. Laid out, got the kick, didn't hit the kicker or the holder. So outstanding job by Jakobe on that.
Love it. I love it. All right, Jakobe. Now, Coach was telling me something else about you a little earlier on. Said you've got over a 3-point GPA.
Yes,
so that means you take your school seriously also.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talk to me a little bit about that, the challenge of being an athlete and a good student that keeps your grades where mom and dad want them to be.
Yes, sir. Well, it just goes back really to my parents, keeping me accountable. You know, they're teaching me like good stuff. You know, of being, you know, what's the word?
I think you said accountable earlier. I mean, I think that's I think that's a great word for it. Being accountable, being responsible.
Yeah, responsible.
I know they want to teach you that responsibility, and all right, Coach Hill, talk to that a little bit as well.
I want to add one thing that it's amazing. You know, I've done this for a long time, but usually our best players are our best students. Yep. And I think it goes hand in hand. You know, I don't think you're hard work in one area of your life and lazy in another area. I think how you work and your accountability and the responsibility and your self expectations all go hand in hand. And you know, Jakobe is a great example of that. He's a very good football player for us, obviously, but he's also a very good student up in the classroom.
Love to hear that. I love to hear it, and can't agree more that work ethic that you learn in athletics. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, whatever sport you play, if you work at it, that work ethic, it gets applied to everything else in life. Yes, and you learn those lessons, and it carries well beyond high school into the rest of your life. So love to hear that, and love talking about that a little bit. All right, so you talked about it briefly earlier, Jakobe. Talked about the win over Catholic getting you positioned for the playoffs. You've got another good opportunity with Jacksonville coming into town this week. You've talked about preparation. What does this week's preparation look like for you?
This week's preparation just really been, you know, just locking in and practice and really paying attention during the weight room, film room, you know, and really not underestimating our opponent because, you know, Catholic underestimated us and see what happened to them. So just being, you know, locked in during games, practice, it goes a long way. All
right. Also, senior night. You're a senior on a team that's really pretty young. A lot of youngsters on that team. Talk to me about your leadership role and what that's felt like for you.
You know, I just try to be a good example as much as I can to the younger guys because one day they're going to be seniors and the sophomores going to be looking up to them, sophomores, juniors, you know, and I'm just trying to teach them, you know, how to be a good leader, good senior leadership, and all that good stuff.
Excellent. Love to hear it. Congratulations again, Jakobe Shipp, for being named the Jason Hardy State Farm Player of the Week. I never did give your stats. Let's see, last week you had 3 tackles, 3 pass breakups, and a blocked field goal. And that's fantastic work. So congratulations again, Jakobe Shipp, senior cornerback for the El Dorado Wildcats. Best of luck the rest of the way. Look forward to watching what you're able to accomplish the rest of this season.
Thank you.